y'all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Monday. Happy, I guess, Hangover Yee Day. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
I know people have been like, where is Jasmine Brand?
I know, I've been being a mom.
Okay, Mom. But yes, Angela Yee Day was yesterday. Mm-hmm. I felt like there were so many amazing moments. It was a great, great day.
That was a great turnout, too.
It was good. It was packed. It was packed from the beginning, too, which normally people like trickle in.
Yeah.
But starting before noon, there was people outside.
Do you think this is the biggest turnout?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, and when I say it was a stacked lineup, not just the lineup, but the surprise guests that came out, even I was surprised. I was like, what? This person's here? But we'll talk about all of that, of course, and about last night. And we want to thank everybody from promotions and marketing here at iHeart, our digital team, our sales team, all of the DJs, the sponsors. I'm going to get to all that. I'm going to do a post for each one of these groups of people so I can thank everybody separately, but also all of the performers, the Social Justice Fund. Man, I mean, it was free haircuts, free hair braiding, free backpacks, free everything. Mm-hmm. But Londell McMillan is going to be joining us. He's also from Brooklyn, by the way, from Bed-Stuy.
Yep.
And he's also the attorney who is in charge of the estate of both Michael Jackson and Prince.
Mm-hmm. He sure is.
And he owns The Source magazine.
Sure does.
He's a busy man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when we come back, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, Jasmine Brand, back again.
Not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
We still got your drop. And, today for Shine a Light, I'm going to hog the whole thing.
Okay.
And I just want to shine a light. And I'm not right here going to thank every person because there's a whole list of people that help Angela Yee Day come together. Mm-hmm. But in particular, I want to thank everybody who came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Because that is what really makes it successful. I've gotten a lot of messages already from behind the scenes people. Shout out to Greg Bishop, who worked with the Social Justice Fund and also with the Barclays. And he wasn't there, but he was like, congratulations. I heard it was amazing and a great success. And it definitely was.
Yes.
And so I just want to thank everybody for coming out. We kept it peaceful. Mm-hmm. There was no issues at all.
Right.
Like it was so much love in the building. And that's how we're able to continue to do these amazing events. There was all these giveaways and we're going to discuss like a lot of that in last word. I'm still a little out of it. Also, we had an after party at Coffee Uplifts People. I do want to thank my whole staff at Cup for making sure that they held it down. Stella's Caribbean for providing the food.
So good.
For the after party.
So good.
You know how nice it is to not have to worry about eating late at night? That curry chicken and that jerk chicken.
The food all day was
top
good.
notch.
Every place had great food.
Backstage.
Yes.
We're going to thank everybody, but I just want to, in particular, just thank everybody who came out, who participated, who had a great time. Y'all wasn't going to have me up there with Ravers Clavers looking crazy because
you did good.
The dances with Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Whew,
but you did your little two-step thing. You did good, though.
And then I slid off. I was like, y'all not going to have me up here double time Batman pull up. But yeah, so we're going to do it again next year. Anyway, when we come back, we have your Yeetie and this AI in the music conversation. So many different opinions. Dr. Dre has his own, and people were going in on him online for what he had to say about AI when it comes to making music. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yeetie.
Talk to
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
All right, and let's get into this Yeetie. So let's first talk about Master P. Now, he is responding to backlash over some comments that he made in a Forbes interview that circulated across social media. Here is that original clip.
Our own culture don't believe that we could do it. If I could do it, anybody could do it. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You just got to have integrity and do good business. I think that's the biggest thing for me, trying to get that negative mindset out of our culture, because they still going back to, oh man, slavery, they did us this. And I'm like, you still harping on that, man. I never harped on that, because I can't change the past, but I can change the future.
Okay, so, people were looking at it like he was saying, stop harping on slavery.
That's how I interpreted it.
All right, well, here he is explaining. I understood he was saying it's your mindset. If you keep on thinking about what happened in the past, like, yes, black people deserve reparations, but also let's figure out what we can do now.
Yeah, well, he should have said it just like you said it.
Right, so here's what he had to say in response to the backlash.
Right.
For the ones in the back that came here, stop making them false narratives. I love my people. When you talk about slavery, our ancestors been through so much, and we're not going to forget it. Even though we're going to always be aware of it, but we have to do something to bridge the wealth gap. That's what I'm saying. We can't change the past, but we can change the future, and we're going to constantly fight and educate our people.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there was more things that happened besides slavery that affected black people in terms of like our economic status, like
Yeah.
redlining. I mean, but,
a billion things.
yeah, it wasn't just slavery. But
Jim Crow. I mean,
100%.
all right. Now let's move on and talk about in lieu of what we're talking about with Master P. Master P actually came out on stage with Jeezy. Jeezy has his residency in Vegas, and he also, by the way, broke the world record for the largest hip hop symphony
Ooh.
during that residency. And Master P ended up on stage with him. In addition to that, LeBron presented Jeezy with the key to the Vegas Strip after all of this happened.
Okay.
Here is... we don't have it yet? Okay. The other thing that happened was he also announced 9 more dates.
Oh, have you gone yet, Ange?
I haven't been to Vegas since.
Okay,
And,
okay.
this is in Vegas. So,
Yeah.
but we do have the iHeartRadio Music Festival coming up in Vegas next month.
Okay.
I'll be out there, so let's see. Maybe I can do it all.
Yeah. That's
Done
a
it
lot.
all?
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Thank you. All right, so all of those news. Now, Dr. Dre, in the meantime, did an interview with the New York Times with Jimmy Iovine, and they were discussing, and Dr. Dre in particular was saying that he doesn't see an issue with AI music. He said, I had a discussion with a few people a few days ago. They were against AI, and I said, okay, you sound like the person that would have been against the drum machine when it came out, or synthesizers, right? It's a new tool for creativity. Some people are afraid of learning new things. I'm embracing it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with this.
Okay. I can see. I can see.
There was so much backlash after he said that, because there's a lot of artists who are against the use of AI.
Yes.
And even when you see there's like AI music that's on the charts, a lot of that is trained on real artist voices and cadences. And so artists are not getting compensated for that.
Right.
And then people are also concerned about where does this leave artists?
Yeah. But I see he's an example as like, the drum machine, that's a tool. He's kind of comparing it to, like just using it as a tool. But I totally.
But you have to know how to. Yeah, I mean, and I will say this: you do have to know how to use AI, because a lot of people have AI songs that aren't going to hit, which is a fact.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back about last night, can't wait to talk about what last night was like. We were in the same places.
We were, yes.
All right, it's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
What's up? My own brand.
And yesterday we were at Angela Yee Day in full effect. My page is still going crazy.
Of course it is. This is your sixth one, right?
Yeah, because I think during the pandemic we had a virtual one.
Yeah.
Remember that we went around and went to all these black-owned businesses in Brooklyn.
It was really fun, actually.
And we had performances playing on the truck that was specific to Yee Day. So that was nice.
Yep.
But, I'm just grateful for all the performances and all the surprise pop-up guests that showed up.
Yeah.
And showed love. Scarlett had her own event over the weekend. And then she came out. She texted me like, sis, I want to come out. Is that cool? I said, absolutely.
Right.
Natalie Nunn texted me. She was supposed to come. I don't know what happened.
I was looking forward to her when you told me that.
But, seeing Ricky Blaze, Leon came.
I loved her.
And he had us doing a Temptations sing-along.
The crowd knew it, too.
Of course, right? The 5 Heartbeats is one of my favorite movies of all time. Our girl Deani Dior, who is having a baby next month, she's about ready to drop.
Okay.
She popped out. Miles Caton, you know him from Sinners, and he's got some music coming out, and he's from Brooklyn. Lou Got Cash. Black Rhino was in the building, and he kind of was the last person that surprised us on stage. 3-6. So many people that showed up.
Right.
And I want to thank all the kids that were outside, too. There was a kids' dance competition.
They were so cute.
That Nevaeh hosted, and she came and did that last year, too. She's always at Mano Day. And listen, the artists that were outside, watching from the back was so amazing, seeing people's reactions.
Yep. I was in the crowd, and they were going crazy. Like it feels different in the crowd. They were going crazy.
You know, but we got to shout out everybody. I don't want to even miss anyone, but
Okay.
as far as performances, I do want to say Mikael Mariabou opened it up. Jerry Wonder was there with her.
Oh.
You know, shout out to him. Vanessa Bling, lyrical, and Vanessa Bling, Gaza Slim, everybody. Also, Lyrical, who does his own festival in Brooklyn, Happy
Okay.
Place. He turned the energy all the way up. I mean, it was crazy. Zion DeLion, Ding Dong and Ravens Clavers. He had the dancers on that. It was on tilt in there.
That's one of my favorite performances from yesterday. One of the top 3.
That's a hard act to follow.
It is.
But Sham did that.
It did.
And Sham did. You know, Jan Carter from 4-1 was there. She's from Brooklyn. Always giving back in the community. My girlhood celebrity, Tina, who has an album out right now.
Loved
but
her.
she's been doing U-Day from the beginning. So there's going to be a lot of, I'm just excited that everything went so smooth. It was a long day. My voice is still a little deep and hoarse. But anyway, when we come back, tell us a secret. 800-292-5150 is a number. Maybe you have a secret about something that happened while you were at a concert. Maybe you snuck backstage somewhere because there was a lot of people sneaking back behind that stage.
Yeah.
But maybe you have your own stories, maybe some celebrity run-ins. 800-292-5150. Call us up. You can tell us. It's a no judgment zone.
Right.
And I guarantee you we've done well. No. Maybe we haven't done worse.
Sometimes we have not.
Yeah, some of y'all really be wildin'. But 800-292-5150, you're anonymous. It's a no judgment zone. Tell us a secret.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, Jasmine Brand.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Back again for Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150. Remember, you are anonymous, and it's a no judgment zone. What's your secret?
My boss, he is gay on the low. He got a whole family. He got a daughter. But nobody knows. But
How
I
do
know.
you know?
I told him. What?
How you
'Cause
know?
I've seen his text. He's an idiot. I hear this whole man on the side. I've seen his text.
What can we do with this information? Maybe his wife knows.
I don't think so, because I know her. I know the family.
Damn, how you going to keep this between? You're not going to tell anyone, though. We don't want to out anybody, right?
Should I extort him?
I was not expecting him to say that.
All he's going to do is deny it.
Yeah.
What, man? Nah, extort his ass. He got money.
But
He owns a business.
what if that's illegal?
It's only illegal if you're caught, realistically, but...
If you really want to get some money, you should date him.
What? Nah, you gotta be up.
Maybe you can get a promotion. Maybe you can get a promotion out of it or something.
The only way he's gonna be able to tell on me if he tells on himself. He's not gonna want to tell on himself.
Because, sometimes people have arrangements. Like,
Yeah.
it could be as in the family they know already. And then I'm going to be honest, people don't look kindly on people outing people.
Yeah, we talking money here. Like, what's up?
Well, how much would you ask for?
That ain't crazy.
Like,
Like what?
Like 15,000.
oh, that's not crazy.
When does it stop?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you
But
gonna?
wait.
Are you
Well,
gonna?
look, that's
Because the thing about
But that's the
extorting,
first installment.
that's the first installment. The
Yeah.
thing about extorting
Look,
is that it
if
never
If I don't
stops.
tell him if I tell him I want 50,000, 100,000, he's gonna be like, you. If I take 15 from him and then hit him back 2-3 months later, y'all, I'm gonna need.
I wouldn't say this though. All you saw was that one text. Because I don't know that that's real evidence.
See, now you covering for him. I believe with my eyes.
The only way you're gonna know for sure, you know what you got to do.
What?
Extort his ass.
Nope. You know
Angela.
what you got to do. No. Well, listen, thank you for calling. Don't get yourself in trouble extorting somebody.
Don't get
though.
fired.
He can't fire me. Listen, I got this over his head now.
Okay.
All right, take
good
care.
luck.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hi, Angela. Good morning.
Good morning. You want to tell me and Jasmine Brand a secret?
The secret is I'm a married woman, but I've been having a little affair.
Ooh.
He just gives me oral.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
different.
Yeah.
How long?
How do you even set that up?
Yeah, just do this, not that.
Well, he just kept asking, can he do that? And eventually I just gave in.
Who is he though? Like,
And
where?
it's
How do you
great.
know him?
He's a friend of a friend. They work together.
Okay.
How long has this been
So
going on?
that's how on and off for about 2 years. I didn't do anything for a whole year, and then I reverted.
What made you want to revert after you stopped?
She said, "Is this that good?"
Problems in my own relationship.
Ooh, okay. Gotta let that stress out.
Yeah. And he's really good at it,
Yeah.
right? Is he really good at it?
And he's excellent at it.
So what if your husband was just getting a little oral?
I mean, being as though that I'm getting it, I guess I wouldn't be upset.
Okay.
Any-
Tell your husband it's less work for him.
How long you been married?
We've been married 4 years,
Okay.
but we've been together for like 35.
Oh, wow. Sheesh.
Yikes.
All right. Well, that is Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get there, we did a good job of no judgment.
Yeah, we were fair.
I just, I felt like we encouraged some things.
We
But
kinda
anyway,
did.
when we come back, we have your Yeetie, and this is a awful story, but Pierre Thomas, aka P from Quality Control, I found out on Friday. I saw the news Friday, but I didn't want to announce anything until we have more details. We'll give you the details of what his mother is claiming it's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Hey, man, shout out to the Cornhole app. They were playing Cornhole at Angela Yee Day.
I missed it.
Also, yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely were. All right, let's get into some of this Yeetie. So, the mother of Pierre Thomas, aka P from Quality Control, has confirmed that her son is alive, even though there were false death reports all over the internet.
Right.
And here's what she's saying.
First of all, my son is not dead. Now, somebody did this to him, and I know it because there's neurologically no reason. Pierre is alive. Is he well? No. But don't count nobody out.
All right, so she said her son is not dead, and she doesn't know who gave TMZ that story. He's healing, he's recovering, and she said I'm there, and he's rising up like Lazarus.
Okay.
Man, and so Friday I was at work, and during the end of the show, that's when the news first broke.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Right, and I did not report it yet because I also feel like things like that, you want to wait for the family to speak. You want to give other people the opportunity instead of trying to be first.
Yeah, I want to be right.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're giving because that's a serious, serious thing.
Yeah.
Now, Michael Wright, who was one of the stars from the 5 Heartbeats, has also passed away,
Right.
unfortunately. He played Eddie King Jr. in the 5 Heartbeats, and his wife confirmed his passing. She put out a statement on Friday. They have not given that cause of death, but she posted, "It is with profound sadness and an unimaginable heaviness in my heart that I share the passing of my beloved husband, Michael Wright, as an accomplished actor, a husband, father, grandfather, loved one, and friend whose work touched generations." He was in so many different things. He was in The Principal, Sugar Hill, The Interpreter. He played in V. He played on Oz. But here is that unforgettable performance from one of my favorite movies of all times, The 5 Heartbeats. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. That was the best part of the movie when they was messing up the piano when they were performing, and he knocked him off the piano, started playing the piano, and then they did that, and the audience lost it.
That's a classic movie and a classic moment, but that's a classic movie.
Such an amazing movie. And shout out to Leon, who also was at Angela Yee Day. He,
showing off his vocals too.
Showing off his vocals. He's going to be at City Winery in New York on Wednesday. So
he has a band.
He's outside. By the way, my cousin plays in his band.
That's random. Okay.
Just thought I'd put that out there too.
Okay.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, under the radar, these are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. Texas Roadhouse. There's this whole boycott that's been going on, and now Texas Roadhouse is responding to this viral food tampering claims. They're saying it's not true. We're going to let you guys decide and hear the whole story. It's way up.
These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Ooh, these under the radar stories. I'd be so nervous about ordering from places, but Texas Roadhouse. There were some viral claims that their workers contaminated food that served to black customers. And it turned into a whole thing where it was posted and people were saying that, there was a secret Facebook group.
Okay.
That's for white servers.
Oh my gosh.
And it says, And it came from Nancy Smith. White and Proud is the name on there.
Oh,
It
goodness.
says, to all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I'm part of, and it's for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners comes in and places their order, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food. When ready, there is always a blind spot in the kitchen, and we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of our white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Well, Texas Roadhouse has denied these claims. They said they are aware of the video that's being shared with an accusation that has been made toward our restaurants. We believe it to be completely unfounded, and we take every accusation toward our brand seriously. You know,
I need more reassurance than that.
yes. You know, the group had more than 400,000 members, according to this post. And Texas Roadhouse went on TikTok and responded, and they said they believe it to be completely unfounded.
Yeah, I need more than that.
You know, I don't know if you remember this, but with Texas Roadhouse in the past, there was this claim. Somebody walked through and showed like all the black people in a section, and they said it's segregated in there.
Really? I've
Yeah.
never been to one of their
Neither
restaurants.
have I.
Yeah.
So this doesn't, but
Okay.
just putting it out there.
All right.
Target is also under more fire yet again.
Okay.
And this is for a offensive children's Hollywood costume that looks like a caricature of a black minstrel.
Yes, it definitely does.
So it's been pulled now.
Okay.
And it's called The Kids Glows Under Black-like Circus Clown Halloween Costume Bodysuit.
You know, it's just odd that no one said, hey, this looks crazy.
The problem is that I think people can also post their own stores through there. So it's not necessarily like it was online only.
Okay.
But y'all got to do better. You already under fire for so many things.
Yes.
Like let's use our discretion.
Yeah.
And micromanage this like to the fullest extent. All right. Well, that is your under the radar. Now we do have the way up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, Londell McMillan is going to be joining us today. He's going to be talking about Prince's new album.
Okay.
That's coming out. He actually is running his estate. It's called Timeless, and that's coming out August 28th. And also, he was one of the people in charge of the estate for Michael Jackson as well.
Yeah, you love Prince, Angela.
I do. And listen, we all love Michael Jackson too.
Yep.
And so he's going to give us some insight into what's going on with this new Michael Jackson movie as well.
Okay.
You're going to want to tune in. It's Way Up.
Hey, Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And let's get into this Yee Tea. So Soraya just posted that she is calling off her engagement with Joey Badass.
Right.
You know, they had a baby. They were a cute couple. I
Yeah.
remember when they came out as a couple. She was in his music video.
Yeah.
She posted, there comes a point in a woman's life when choosing herself is no longer an option. It becomes necessary after much thought. I've made the difficult decision to end my engagement and relationship with the father of my child, Joey. I loved deeply, believed wholeheartedly in the life we were building. Unfortunately, I had to face a painful truth. There had been repeated infidelity throughout our relationship, including during some of the most vulnerable and meaningful moments of my life. She goes on to say, if your intuition is telling you something is wrong, listen to it. And this chapter did not end the way I prayed it would, but endings can also be beginnings.
Okay.
I hate that this had to happen to them because I really like them together as a couple.
Yeah, they're cute.
They just did Invest Fest together. They were on stage talking about their relationship and finances. I'm going to blame Invest Fest. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding, Rashad and Troy. But yes, that is so unfortunate. And she actually posted a video. She said, post and delete. And if you see it, you see it. But here's what it said.
I've never been the type to come online, but this person needs to be shown for exactly who he is. I am so upset, and I don't know if one day I'll regret this, but right now I don't regret it because this person has been a literal piece of to me. This person proposes to me, wants to build a life with me, has me move my life out here, cheats on me. I find out, continuously just telling me that he doesn't want that life, he wants me, then proceeds to be out with people.
You know how mad you got to be to actually post that video in a statement?
Yeah,
I can be livid.
She must have been going through it. I don't know what his side of things is yet.
Yeah.
But that's really tough. I mean, she literally just had a baby.
Yeah, she's probably
in
going through
addition,
postpartum.
she did post something else. It was a video. I don't know if it was a recording of him talking to another woman
Right.
or what it was, but that's also up as well. So I hate to see that for them, though.
I know it makes me sad, but you know what though? She'll get through this with time.
And I want to say this: I don't ever encourage anybody to not do anything they want to do, but maybe sometimes things happen so publicly and awful, and maybe if it means enough to him, he's going to figure out small steps that he could do to make things work again. But I don't know what his side of things is yet, but I do know what she had to say. So we are sending you love, Soraya, and hoping for the sake of what you wanted and your family and the engagement and all of that. You never know what's going to happen, but if you feel like it's done,
sometimes it's just over.
Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch over to some other news. Delonte West, he, you know him, a former NBA guard,
right?
And he recently was with Neon, and Neon gifted him a new iPhone, got him streaming equipment, got him verified on Kick. He's been having a really tough time pulling himself together.
Yeah.
They've always posted like these videos of him, like unhoused in the gas station. Clearly, he's got some mental issues. And so Neon sat down with him, went up to him, gave him some money. And here is Delonte. They also play basketball, and he still got it.
Dope.
Here's Delonte talking about the biggest misconception of him.
Quick question for you, Delonte. What's one misconception you think people have about you?
I threw my basketball career away because I wanted to get high, and that's two separate things. You know what I mean? I was done playing and had two beautiful kids, and played in China for 2 more years after the NBA, and Venezuela, and I didn't start straying off to about 5 years.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping that this remains. Kehlani recently did a Billboard cover story where she revealed she's been clinically diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and she has medication, exercise, time outdoors, and her faith is part of the routine that she considers essential. She, has to do all of those things, build a relationship with God, and she said, I have to pray. So you never know what people are going through.
Yep.
She was here at the Barclays over the weekend.
Okay.
Shout out to Swaggy, my girl Swaggy, who was outside. She loved her some Kehlani. We were at the Machel Montano exhibit that is at the Brooklyn Public Library, and then she left and got right into an Uber to go to the concert.
Okay.
When we come back, Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. Call us up. Any question you have, me and Jasmine are here to help. That's 800-292-5150. 5150. We got what you need. And so does Thames. It's way up.
Hey, everybody. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Ye.
Brought to you by Top Dog Law.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
I'm here.
And today for Ask Ye, we have Serena on the line. She's a single mom.
Okay.
And she is really struggling to make things work out and to make sure she doesn't get evicted.
I am a single mom. I have 2 daughters in college, and then I have a son, a teenage son.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out of work for a while. Disability takes like 2 or 3 months before you get any money. And then when you get the money, you're backed up in everything.
Yeah.
It is so hard to get caught up because I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Soon they're going to be taking me to court. I need like some type of resource. And I got a decent job, but it's not paying enough to pay what I'm backed up in.
Right.
I'm literally having like $5 after I pay everything, and still everything isn't paid.
First of all, let's give you credit for the things that you have been able to accomplish, right? Because I think that's important. Mm-hmm. Your children are old enough, at least, so at least I'm glad you don't have any younger children, because I know that's really tough, right? I think it's going to take budgeting, and it is going to take you having some resources, like you said, to be able to understand, like, look at the expenses that you have, what can you cut out, what do you need to achieve? What do you need to make in order to be able to not just be living check to check and trying to play catch up? With your landlord, is it like a person or is it a company?
It's a company.
And have you spoken to them about what you've been doing
Yes.
to try to work out a payment plan?
They don't want to hear nothing but when you giving us our money.
Are you in like income assistant space right now?
I live in a subsidy apartment.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if there's any like loans that you can get right now.
The thing is, I've called places, but nobody helps people that work.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you this. The NFCC, I would definitely hit them up. They're the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. It's free services that they have to help people get out of debt. And it's a nonprofit. And this is a national, like federal nonprofit agency. And they'll hook you up with a counselor that's going to help you get back on track. Because I think sometimes we feel like we have to be rich to get like credit counseling. But I think right now is the time for you to go to the NFCC, and their website is nfcc.org. And I would go to them. They have a whole network of credit counselors that can help you out, and they can put you on the track to get things done, and also figure out as financial experts, because I'm not a financial expert, and it's free. And I would talk to them, because I think one of the things that's really important when you're in a situation like that is feeling like you have some control. And right now, I think you're on the right path. You're on a good path. You raise your kids amazing.
Yeah.
You're working and you're trying to make it happen. And I know what it can feel like when you're like drowning, because you've already gotten yourself in a situation when you're underwater. And so let's take charge of those things and hit up nfcc.org, get a credit counselor, and they can help you see things you may not have been able to see, and also put you in touch with some resources. Do you have like
nfcc.org?
nfcc.org. All right. Well, listen, let's just follow up and let me know what happens. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get your information, and I'm going to hook you up with somebody at the NFCC so that they can especially help you out.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
All right. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
Well, this Ask You was brought to you by Top Dog Law. They've won $1 billion for their clients. You get into an accident, you make the call. Top Dog Law, our bark has bite. And when we come back, speaking of law, Londell McMillan is going to be joining us. He runs the estates for both Prince and Michael Jackson. Prince has a new album on the way this week. And Michael Jackson, that movie Michael, is getting a part 2. It's way up.
And I'm back. We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're way up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with a very special person. And depending on if you're on his side or not, he could be your favorite person or somebody you can't stand.
You got that right.
Londell McMillan is here right now.
Hello.
Owner of The Source.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, everybody knows you also from behind the scenes, Michael Jackson's estate, Prince's estate, working with so many huge celebrities who we know and love, like Stevie Wonder, LL Cool J. I could run down the list, but I'll just be name dropping for you.
Yes.
But it's a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Prince has definitely always credited you for the person of getting him out of this slavery deal.
Yes.
That he was in the music business.
Yes. I'm a business lawyer for the culture, and Prince was a major influence in advancing the culture, not just through his artistry, but through his fearless advocacy of owning your masters, owning your work, taking care of your business.
Crazy
and
that it's called masters.
Yeah. And when he was there, if you don't own your masters own you.
And I think Londell McMillan, when he's on your side, people get mad at you. I mean, we'll never forget.
They do?
Yeah,
Who's that? Jay-Z?
Jay-Z was mad.
He was mad?
But in general, I've heard people be like, man, F Londell. And I'm like, yeah, it's because he represented the other side.
Well, the one thing no one can say is that Londell McMillan lacks integrity. You know, if they say F Londell, is because they've been on the other side. Jay for a minute, and he's back on the right side.
And y'all grew up together. That's tough, too.
And we were partners in the Nets.
Right.
That was a fleeting moment for him, so I forgave him. You know, Diddy has had his F. Londell moments, you know, many moments, because I represented Faith, The Locks, Total, Kim, and the Biggie estate.
He definitely don't like. I don't know if he'll ever like you.
I'm not here to be liked.
Londell McMillan is here on Way Up with Angela Yee, and you know he is the person that's in charge of Prince's estate as well as Michael Jackson. He's also the owner of The Source magazine. I cannot wait to see Purple Rain on Broadway. That is going to be one of the most phenomenal things. How did that even come to fruition? Because I know how careful you are with that estate and working with them.
There's an amazing producer, Orrin Wolf, who reached out to the estate, and he had visions of bringing Purple Rain to the stage. So Prince's music needed to be told the right way with the right producers, and it'll be on Broadway in March and April of next year, 2020.
You don't understand. What's your favorite song from Purple Rain?
My favorite, and it's going to be corny, but it is Purple Rain. It's emotional.
He'll never let anybody sample. You'll never let anybody sample that song, they said.
It's emotional. Well, you know, it was very interesting. We were at Clive Davis's funeral, and I was sitting next to Bruce Springsteen, and we were walking, talking, coming out. And Bruce plays Purple Rain at all of his shows.
Cease and desist?
No, we that's the boss. We want him to play it, but in terms of covering, somebody asked me, "Would you let him cover?" I said, "No,
You know what he would have wanted.
I can't." And that's the challenge that I find myself in often, trying to balance what he wanted, what fans want, and then what our new sets of various different partners and what the commercial marketplace wants. And me, 10 out of 10, I'm going with what Prince wanted.
Londell McMillan is here. We have more with him when we come back. We'll be discussing the alleged competition between Prince and Michael Jackson and how Londell McMillan sees it as an insider. It's Way Up.
Yeah, what's happening?
You want to know my name? Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Londell McMillan is here with us today. He is the, quote, lawyer who freed Prince. He was good friends with Prince in real life. He also works with Michael Jackson's estate. You say Prince is the greatest musician of all time. So how does that make you feel about Prince and Michael Jackson being pitted against each other?
But Michael wasn't a musician.
Yeah.
Michael was also a super performer. He was that kind of guy. He was very choreographed. He was good with that stuff, Prince was a fluid and organic musician. And the other thing about Michael made music to make hits. Prince has made music for what he wanted and what he liked. Michael wasn't experimental. Michael was very
pop star,
intentional to make a pop soul hit every time. And I don't think he ever got enough credit for his production ear. And I think that's one of the reasons why he fell out with Quincy. Because Quincy took a lot of the credit and Michael was like, wait a minute, this is what I do.
Right.
And he would tell me all of the things he added to the songs. And he would do that. He would do that. But a great producer like Q would take and incorporate that and add elements to it. But Michael felt that he was able to do that too. So after the Quincy run, he then grabbed Teddy Riley really quick and had another little flash run. And but his intention was to make a record that would appeal to all races, cultures, ages, especially young people.
Londell McMillan is here on Way Up with Angela Yee. And he is the person that's in charge of Prince's estate as well as Michael Jackson. He's also the owner of the Source magazine. People always talk about like the two of them having friction, but I feel like they had a lot of respect for each other.
No, the respect, it was fascinating, and it wasn't really friction as much as it was a creative competition. Even when you think about Thriller was a wonderful video that was made like a movie.
Yep.
So what did Prince do? He go make a movie that feels like a video. And so Michael to this day is setting the stage for Prince, and they always had that pattern.
And we win.
So everybody and the consumers win. Everybody now wants what? The Prince biopic.
Can't wait. Listen, so let's talk about that. Because that Netflix docuseries.
Oh, boy. You heard about that.
Oh, did I? Because first of all, I was looking so forward to seeing it, and then things got nixed. And I know Netflix, for a period of time, had the rights to be able to use the music, and that also stalled things that the estate may have been trying to do because of the Netflix deal. So what went left? I saw all kinds of stories about there were things in there that they didn't like how Prince was being portrayed. There were inaccuracies. I know you saw it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it, and I helped to cease to insist it. What you're not going to do is misportray someone just to get clicks and just take one person's side of a story and try to make it something well beyond what it was. And also what you're not going to do in anything related to Prince is not focus on Prince and his music mostly. I can't go into the details because of the confidentiality clauses, but you just know that you will never disrespect Prince the way people have allowed Michael to be disrespected.
All right. Normally when we come back, you would have the last word, but Londell McMillan is here. He's an attorney. He also is in charge of the estates of both Michael Jackson and Prince. And when we come back, Prince is my favorite artist of all time. Well, we'll get some spoilers on a potential Prince biopic, but an absolutely definite Prince album coming out on Friday.
Go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and this is the last break where you would have the last word. But today, Londell McMillan, the owner of The Source magazine, and he also heads up the estates of both Prince and Michael Jackson. He's given us all kinds of tea. So let's talk about Prince's new album, Timeless. His posthumous album is coming out on Friday.
August 28th, and it's the first of its kind. It's the first album by any kind of artist of his stature to have music across 5 decades.
Right.
And it's all new or rare music. You might have heard it at a club or whatever. Some of them you never heard at all.
So how do you decide? Because I know he has such a huge vault. Who
That's
decided what gets on this Timeless album?
You know, a number of us who are in the vault decided it, and it was just so much to choose from. It was a combination of deciding based on some of the song titles, some of the eras that we wanted to approach, taking off some of the songs that will be a part of other projects that we've got out. We got another big project that's coming out the end of this year, and then next year, 2 projects coming out. We're working on a big parade box set that's going to be huge.
Londell McMillan is here on Way Up with Angela Yee, and you know he is the person that's in charge of Prince's estate as well as Michael Jackson. He's also the owner of The Source magazine. There is a Prince movie that's being worked on, right? That's outside of what that Netflix was about to be.
We've got so many things in the hopper, and there's a Prince music related project with Universal that was announced that we've got Ryan Coogler on and Zinzi, and they're working on that with our good friends over Universal Studios. A biopic is coming at some point. I can't speak on that yet. We are not in a position
But
to
we know
announce.
it's at some point coming. That's all we need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Because it took so long for this Michael one too, I feel like. And there was a lot of drama with re-editing, and but it still did what it did. It was worth it. And they were like, listen, all the money we spent, they got that back 1 billion times, and it's like, let's go for the next one.
Did you love it? Did you really love it and enjoy it, or did you think it was cool?
I would say that there is no way that you're not going to enjoy something about Michael Jackson where his nephew's playing him as well as he did. But I did feel like I needed more. And that's why part 2 is coming.
So do you think strategically it was not just a great film, but also
there were
smart
some people
business
missing from it that I felt like, you know, where's Diana Ross, or obviously Janet Jackson wasn't in it.
Well, you know
idea
there are reasons, right?
Yeah, I know there are reasons about that.
Okay.
So, and I get that, but it also did feel like it was missing.
They can make a Michael 2. They may have to make a Michael 3. When we make a Prince 1, there may have to be a Prince 2 or a Prince 3.
So Timeless, August 28th, the Broadway play. We got to make sure we do some things, you know, for Purple Rain on Broadway as well.
You call Hasty or not.
All right, well, thank you so much to Londell McMillan. And trust and believe, you're going to watch that full interview, because literally everybody in the room was like, this was amazing to hear all of these firsthand stories from Londell McMillan. He literally was the lawyer for all of your greatest. And Prince is my greatest. Michael Jackson is a lot of our greatest as well. So go to Way Up with Yee on YouTube. You can see everything there. And we'll see you tomorrow. It's Way Up.